Good morning, all of you.
Morning,
Good
teacher.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Morning, teacher.
All of you, welcome to our AR based English class. Are you excited about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. But your sound seems to be so dull. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing. Very good. So I hope that all of you are in good spirit and also not feeling hungry or anything, isn't it? So because we are going for a story ride.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All set?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning, Mane. Good morning, all of you. So, as informed before, I hope all of you are ready with your supplementary reader too.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So, welcome to a new chapter from An Alien in Hand. So, before that, let me ask a few questions. All of you love chocolates?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes. If I give you chocolates, will you be ready to be caged for a few days?
No.
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 Why? I'm giving you something which you like the most. No, then what happened? No?
Because we want to be free.
You want to be free, isn't it? So that is what you value the most, isn't it? We
Yes,
all love
teacher.
freedom, right? We all love freedom. Am I
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
But we don't value the freedom of others, isn't it? Do we value the freedom of
yes.
others?
No, ma'am.
No.
No. So you agree that, isn't it? Because that's the reason that we keep our pets caged at home, isn't it? We are forgetting that they are having also freedom. They also love freedom like us. But then too, what we are doing, we are also caging them in our house. Am I right?
Yes.
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 Yes, ma'am.
So today's our lesson also revolve around this love or quench for freedom. So let's travel to the world of Chantini by Sakura Sen. So you can take page number 43, that is chapter 7 in your text. Before starting the lesson, a few words about the author. The late President Dr. Zakir Hussain, apart from being a great educationist, economist, and political commentator, was also a literator. That means he was a professional writer. Okay. He also held the august office of the chairman of the Rajya Sabha as the vice president. He wrote many stories to enable the development of a spirit of inquiry, a scientific attitude, and a love for freedom and free thinking in the young generation. Abu Khan's Bakri. Abu Khan's Bakri means Abu Khan's goat is among one of the best stories written by him. Okay? So now let's know who was this Abu Khan. Abu Khan was an old man. So in the first part, we are going to meet Abu Khan and also his pets. He loved his goats, but they left him one by one. And as a result, what happened? He bought a young, pretty god called Chantini. Okay, so this is what we are going to learn in the first part. Once upon a time, there lived an old man in Almora. Almora is a place in Uttarakhand before it was a part of UP, that is Uttar Pradesh. He was popularly known as Abu Khan. So, this old man who lived in Almora, you can underline Almora, he was popularly known as whom? What was his name?
Abu Khan. Abu
Abu Khan, very good. He lived all alone except for a few goats which he always kept as pets. That is, he didn't have anyone, but he had few pets. Who were his pets?
God.
Goats, isn't it? He gave his goats funny names. What were those funny names? Just hear these names: Kalua, Mungia, or Gujri. It seems to be funny, right?
Teacher.
Yes, it seems to be very funny, isn't it? But those people also, when they hear the names that we had given to our pets, they will also be thinking in the same way, just like Nandini, Ammani, and all we give names, isn't it? So when they hear these names, also, what will happen? They will also feel the same feeling as we are feeling when we hear Kalua, Mungia, Gujri, and all. He loved them so much, that's why he gave such names. Okay. So, he would take them out for grazing. So, he used to spend his time always with them. He would take them out for grazing during the day and talk to them as one talks to one's own children. So, when a person is talking to his own children, how he will talk? In a very affectionate manner, isn't it? Am I right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. At night, and what he will do? Will he take them for grazing during night also?
No.
No, isn't it?
No.
Ah, why he is not taking them during night?
Because the wolf or fox will take them away.
Okay, very good. So he would take them out for grazing during the
Excuse
day.
me, teacher.
Yes,
Teacher, you did not start recording.
baby, you don't worry about the technical part, okay? You just listen to the class, okay, baby? So let's come back to the
Okay,
lesson.
teacher.
Okay. So he would take them out for grazing during the day and talk to them. How? Just like a person talks to their own children, isn't it? And at night, he would bring them back to his little hut and put a string round the neck of each goat. Was that a right action?
No.
Why?
Because they don't have freedom.
Okay. Oh, they won't have freedom, isn't it? So the goats also felt like the same way you felt. That is, they also didn't like this action of Abu Khan, that is, tying them to a string or a rope. But actually, why did Abu Khan do that? It was for their safety. Am I right?
Teacher.
Yes. Poor Abu Khan was a little unlucky in the matter of his goats. So why he became unlucky in matter of his goats? So let's see what happened to them. Very often at night, one of the goats would pull and pull at the string till it broke loose and then would disappear in the hills beyond. So far away every day when they are going for grazing, they can see the hills there. Always they wanted to go to the hills. So what they will do? They know that Abu Khan will not allow them to go. So at night, what they will do? They will pull the rope. They'll pull the rope again and again, and what will happen to the rope? It might break or it will get loose so that they can escape from that place. And what they will do? The goats actually they will pull at the string till it broke loose and then would disappear in the hills beyond, isn't it? So where they wanted to go, they will go there. Goats in hilly regions hate being tied to trees or poles. So this was the reason that they did so. That because they didn't like to be tied to a tree or a pole. Because they love freedom. So that is common for all the living beings, isn't it? So even human beings also love freedom, isn't it? They love their freedom. Who is this they mentioned here?
Gods.
The goats, isn't it? So the goats loved freedom. Abu Khan's goats were of the best hill breed. So just we are having different breeds for dogs and all. For what is it? Goats also we are having different breeds, isn't it? Like Jamuna Pyari and all you might have heard, isn't it? Abu Khan's goats were of the best hill breed. They too loved their freedom. They loved their freedom beyond anything. Abu Khan had given them everything in his house, but then too they valued freedom more. So that was the reason that they went out, isn't it? Whenever they got the chance, they forgot about Abu Khan. They would run away only to get killed by an old wolf who lived in the hills. So, going there, are they enjoying the freedom over there? No. But what is happening over there? They are being
get
killed by
the
an old wolf, isn't it? So he was enjoying all that. So whenever the goats escaped from here, it was a good meal that was being ready for the wolf in the hills. So that's why it is mentioned here that he was unlucky. Abu Khan was unlucky in the matter of his goats. So whenever one of his goats disappeared, what would be Abu Khan feeling? He would be happy, isn't it?
No, sad. Very
Then
sad.
he will be very sad because he was very attached to it. You also have pets at home and you find that it is missing or something happened to it, you will be feeling very sad, isn't it? So whenever one of his goats disappeared, Abu Khan was very sad. He did not Baby, you don't worry about the technical part. There are people here to manage that. You just attend the class, okay? Okay, dear, shall we continue the class?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Okay. So he did not understand why even the juiciest grass. So that was he thinking. I'm giving everything for them. I'm giving them the juiciest grass, the fresh grass, and also I'm giving them grains that he gave. So he was thinking, what was the reason that they're forgetting all these things? They are going from here. He did not understand why even the juiciest grass and grains that he gave them and all the love, it was not only food that he gave, but also the affection and also the love that he had given him could not stop the goats from going to the hills. And all the love that he showered on them would not stop this unfortunate. Why it is mentioned as unfortunate, baby? Why the goats are unfortunate?
Because they are
Because they're being
killed by the old wolf.
Because they are just running from there where everything is available to a place where there is only danger. Okay, so who was hidden over there?
an old wolf.
A old wolf. Okay, so so for Abu Khan, he couldn't understand that these goats loved freedom. So he couldn't understand now why these goats leaving all these things over here, why they were escaping from there. So these unfortunate goats from running straight into the jaws of death. Who is being mentioned as jaws of death here?
The old
Yes,
wolf.
so they were going straight into the hands of the wolf just to be a delicious food for him, isn't it? Are these goats mad? So he thought, what is the problem with these goats? He wondered, or was it their love for freedom? So was it that they loved freedom more than anything? But freedom meant what? Freedom meant struggle, hardship, even death, isn't it? So we know about our freedom fighters. They had to sacrifice their life. They had to face a lot of problems, isn't it? So that's the reason that yes, so that's the reason that we are enjoying freedom now because of the sacrifices of pardon.
I was late, ma'am, because of next shoe. I don't know.
Okay. So, but freedom meant struggle, hardship, and sometimes even death. Abu Khan couldn't solve the mystery. What was the mystery? That why these goats always wanted freedom more than anything else. So one day, when all his goats had left him, so one by one, all the goats left him. They all escaped and they became the food for the wolf. Abu Khan said to himself, no more goats in my house ever again. So he was very sad, so depressed, and he took the decision that I'm not going to bring up any more goats. I may yet live for a few more years. Already I am old. Maybe I will live for a few more years. So I'm not going to bring any goat up. So I may yet live for a few more years, but I will live without goats. So I will be living the rest of my life without goats. However, the poor old man was terribly lonely. He was very lonely. Why?
Because all the goats
All the goats left from that place. Why? What did they love more?
Because they love freedom.
They loved freedom. Very good. My children are very good. Very good. Okay. He simply couldn't do without his pets. So that was the only problem. Even though he took such a decision, a harsh decision, what happened to him? He simply couldn't do without his pets. Who were his pets?
the goats.
He simply couldn't do without his pets. Very soon he bought a young goat. So immediately he thought that, okay, I'll bring a small young goat so that she will live with me for a longer time. So he thought why he bought that young goat. There are three reasons. What is it? First one.
Because it
Okay, I'm going to tell the reason. Just wait for a second. Huh? A young goat will stay with me much longer. That was the first reason. So it is very small. So by the time it will become big, what will happen? It will get a longer period to stay with me, isn't it? A young goat will stay with me much longer. Please underline. She will soon begin to love me as well as the food I give. So she will love the food that I'm giving. And also, what will happen? She will love the food and also she will love me. And last, she will never want to go to the hills. So, who is hiding over there in the hills?
The old wolf.
So that was the
An
best
old
part,
wolf.
that she will never, when she become so attached to me, she will never go to the hills. And he laughed with joy because he thought that it was the best decision. What was the best decision?
To buy a
bring a-
young goat.
To buy a young
goat.
goat. Okay. The new goat was pretty. Can you see the goat? Isn't it pretty?
Yes, teacher. Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
Yes. She was white as snow and had two little horns on her little head and a pair of gleaming red eyes, isn't it? So the new goat was very pretty. She was white as snow and had two little horns and also gleaming red eyes, isn't it? Gleaming means what, Mone? Reflecting, shining, isn't it? Gleaming red eyes. She has a friendly temperament. So she was very friendly with whom? Abu Khan. She had a very friendly temperament, means character or nature. Temperament means character or nature. And would listen to Abu Khan's tales. Tales means, is the tale of the goat?
Story.
Stories. Very good. Very good. Abu Khan's tales with a lot of interest and affection. So she would always listen to the stories of Abu Khan with the same affection with which he narrated it. Abu Khan called her.
Chandini.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So this was Chandini. Abu Khan called her Chandini, which means moonlight, isn't it? Which means moonlight. He loved Chantini and would narrate means tell, to her stories of all his friends who were dead and gone. So he has already become old now. No, he might have had a lot of friends. So about them also, he will be narrating all the stories to whom? To our little Chandini. And he was having a very good time with Chandini. Several years passed. Chandini was still there because she was brought very young, isn't it? Abu Khan believed that Chandni would never leave his compound for the free and fresh air of the hills beyond. So he was very confident that this goat, that is who is the present goat that he is having? Chandini. Okay. Chandini will never leave him and will never go to the hills. Alas, what happened? He was mistaken again. That means why he was mistaken?
Because Chandini left him and left.
Okay, let's see. That we will see in the next part. So we have some comprehension questions over there. So first question, why did Abu Khan's god want to run away? What happened to them in the hills? Risha?
Teacher,
Say the answer, baby.
Abu Khan's ghost went to run away because they want freedom.
Wanted to run away because
And-
they want. What happened
and
to
they
them in the
got-
hills?
And they got eaten by an old bull.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, Abu Khan, the second question. So it is already there. You can underline. It is on the first page. Abu Khan said, "No more goats in my house ever again." Then he changed his mind. Why? Akansha, no more goats in my house ever again. Why he took such a decision? And then he changed his mind. Why?
Ma'am, because Abu Khan took a decision because the goats which he loved the most and gave them good food, they went away for the freedom and was dead.
Then why did he change his mind?
changed his mind because he knew that he would be lonely forever for his life if he did not had any pets.
Very good, very good. Third one, why did he buy a young goat? Nandana Srijit is there. Nandana?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, why did he buy a young goat?
So that the goat will stay with him longer.
Okay, stay with him. I told 3 reasons. Stay with him, then
Teacher, can I do?
she's saying the answer. No, Mone, just give her a little time.
And it will
Ah,
show him love.
okay. And last, where she will not go?
She will never want to hills.
Okay, very good. So now moving on to the next part. Like other goats, what happened? I told you that when we concluded the first part, we saw that he was mistaken. That is, Abu Khan was mistaken. That what happened to Chandini? She also started to miss the hills. She also earned to go to the hills. She told Abu Khan she must have her freedom. So when she understood that Abu Khan couldn't understand her feelings, she thought of expressing herself to Abu Khan. The story of the dangerous wolf in the forest did not discourage Chandini. So, even though she knew that there is a wolf in the hills, it was not going to stop Chandini. So, that is what we are going to deal in the second part. Every morning, Chandni watched the hilltops bathed in the sunlight. So, how beautiful the scene looks, isn't it? Even if we are there, we would have ran to that place, isn't it? So, that much attractive that place was. So, every morning, Chandni watched the hilltops bathed in the sunlight. How beautiful those hills are. How beautiful to see those hills. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
Yes. She thought, how refreshing, how fresh the breeze and that blows through them, and how lovely it would be to run across the green fields, isn't it? So the goat wanted to, that is Chandini, wanted to run and play in the green fields. So what did she do? She ran towards the hills but had to stop with a jerk. What happened? She wanted to run, but she was suddenly stopped by something. What was that?
The rope.
The rope, isn't it? So, with a jerk means with a sudden movement. What is that? The rope around her neck wouldn't let her go any further because that rope was there on her neck. What happened? She couldn't move further. How she hated the rope, isn't it? It restricted her freedom. So, that was the reason that she hated the rope, because it was restricting her freedom. So, as a matter of showing her protest, what happened? She stopped eating the green grass. So, if you stop eating something, what will happen to you?
We will feel tired.
Tired, isn't it? She stopped eating the green grass Abu Khan brought for her. And that was, what is it? She wanted to show her protest, isn't it? Nor did she listen to his stories with interest and affection. So Abu Khan was going on narrating the stories, but she was not ready to hear those stories. She lost her appetite. Appetite means hunger. And she grew very thin because she was not eating anything. And always she was staring, looking at the hills very moodily. Moodily means unhappy or depressed, in a very bad mood. So always she wanted to go there, go to the hills, isn't it? But it was not possible. She was tied to the rope and she couldn't go. As she was not having that freedom, what happened to her? She was feeling very depressed. She lost her appetite, grew very thin, and stared moodily at the hilltops. Yes, baby?
Teacher, what is the meaning of depression?
Depression means what? Feeling unhappy. Suppose you want something, but your parent is not ready to buy it for you. You'll feel happy?
No, teacher.
So the same feeling. Okay, baby?
Okay.
Okay. Abu Khan did not understand Chandini's anguish. Anguish means what? Anguish means pain, isn't it? What was the pain? She wanted to enjoy freedom. She wanted to enjoy freedom. She wanted to go out, isn't it? But what happened? The rope is restricting her from going to the hills. So Abu Khan did not understand because he had never been in ropes, and no one had tied him to the ropes, isn't it? So he cannot understand it. So what happened over here? Abu Khan did not understand Chandani's anguish. Anguish means pain. At last, when she understood that he can understand what she's feeling, she thought of having a discussion with him. At last, she decided to speak to him frankly. Dear Abu Khan, she said, let me go to the hills, please. Please allow me to go to the hills. Or what will happen to me? Let me go to the hills, please. If I stay on in your compound, if I stay here, what will happen to me? I will die. How she will die?
Without eating any fresh grass.
She was not eating anything. She couldn't enjoy anything over here, and thus she will die. So, if I stay on in your compound, I'll die. Now, Abu Khan, now he understood. Now, Abu Khan understood Chandini's problem, but it made him very unhappy because he was very confident that Chandini will never leave him like the goats that he had before, isn't it? So, he was very confident about whom? About Chandini. But now, what happened? His heart also broke. The earthen pot which contained the breakfast for Chandini, that is, the earthen pot which contained Chandini's breakfast, fell from his hands and broke into 1,000 pieces. Why? Because just like his heart got shattered into pieces, when he heard that Chandini also want to go to the hills, what happened? Our Abu Khan, unknowingly what happened? The earthen pot which was in his hand fell down and broke into 1,000 pieces. Why do you want to leave me, Chandini? Chandini, why you want to leave me? Abu Khan asked. I want to go to the hills, Chandini answered. So what is the reason? Where does she want to go?
The hills.
Yes, I want to go to the hills, Chandini answered. Don't you like the food here? I'll give you tastier food and a much longer rope. Okay, tastier food we can understand, but why he is offering a longer rope?
Because the snowdrop will loose and it may
A
break.
little more further it can move, isn't it? So don't you, but he is not ready to leave Chandini, isn't it? To allow that freedom, he can't allow that freedom to the goat, isn't it? So do you like the food here? I will give you tastier food and a much longer rope. No, thank you. Let me go to the hills. I want to go to the hills. So whatever he was offering for her, she knew that the wolf was there. She knew that she will be killed by the wolf. But then too, even if it was for a shorter period, she want to enjoy that freedom. Do you realize the risk you are running? Do you know the danger that you will face over there? You obstinate creature. Means he was ready to offer anything to her, but she was not ready to listen, isn't it? So you stubborn creature, obstinate means stubborn creature. Don't you know that who is there? There is a dangerous wolf. Who is there? Dangerous wolf in the hills, and he will eat you up. So if you go there, you're very small, and if you go there, this mighty wolf will easily eat you up. Abu Khan did his best to warn her. So he tried in many ways to warn her about the wolf. So he was trying to create fear in her mind so that she will stop herself from going to the hills. Chandini answered, God has given me a pair of horns. I have a pair of horns, even though it is small. So I will fight the wolf. So I'll face the wolf. So I want freedom. I want to go to the hills. Fight the wolf? Indeed. Have you forgotten the story of your sister Kalua? So don't you remember the story that I have told about Kalua? What happened to Kalua? She was the size of a big deer. So she was not small like you. She was of a bigger size. She fought the wolf through the night but was killed in the morning. So all through the night she was able to fight with the wolf. But what happened in the morning? Even if she was so big as a deer, what happened? The wolf managed to kill Kalua and ate it. Abu Khan narrated Kalua's story for the 50th time. So it was the 50th time that Abu Khan was telling the same story to Chandini. Why he was saying the story to Chandini? Okay. Do you think that after hearing the story, Chandini will stop herself from going to the hills?
No.
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 To all this, Chandini had only one thing to say. What was that? I want to go to the hills. Whatever you say, nothing can stop me from going to the hills because I want to enjoy freedom. Abu Khan got very annoyed. He thundered. So, these things happen at your home also. When you are very disobedient at your home, your parents will thunder at you, isn't it? That is, speak loudly. They will get angry, right? Abu Khan got very annoyed, very angry that he started to speak loudly. He thundered, "You're not going anywhere. From today, you will live in a small hut." So, the freedom that you got now will be stopped. You're going to be put in a small hut and you have to spend the rest of your life in that small hut. From today, you will live in a small hut and not move about freely in the compound. So, this is the punishment for you. Ungrateful as you are. Why he felt that the goat was ungrateful? Because he was ready to give everything to that goat, isn't it? And he was emotionally also very much attached. But he couldn't understand that still it wanted to leave him alone and go to the hills. Ungrateful as you are, you must still be safe from the wolf, even though you are very ungrateful. You want to go away from me, but I cannot see you being killed by the wolf. So I want to stop you. So Abu Khan put the goat where? Where did he put the goat?
In a small hut.
In a small hut. He pushed her in a small hut and shut the door. So he was very angry. But he forgot to do something. What was that?
To close the window.
Very good. He forgot to close the small window at the back. He didn't notice because he was in that fit of anger. So, what happened? He forgot to close the window at the back. The same night, Chandini made that window her passage to freedom. So, what happened over there? That same night, she noticed it, that the window was open, and through that window, she jumped and she went to her dream destination, that is the hills. So we can see a comprehension check over there. So that I'll give you as an assignment. So let's move on to the next part. Chandini went back to the hills. She knew that who was there? The wolf was there. Yes, she knew it, but then too she wanted, even if it was for a shorter period, she wanted to enjoy the freedom, isn't it? She wanted, even though she had to face the wolf also, even if she knew that she will die at the hands of the wolf, but then too she wanted to enjoy the freedom, even if it was for a shorter period. So don't you feel proud of Chandini?
Yes.
Yes. Chandni, yes. Chandni reached the hills. Just imagine you wanted to go somewhere. So you are having a dream destination and you reach there. The moment you reach there, what will happen? You will forget everything else, isn't it? So the same way Chandni reached the hills, it seemed to her that the old hills were standing in a row. So they were standing in a row for what? To welcome her. So it felt like that the hills and all were welcoming her to the hillside. She felt like a child meeting her parents after years of separation. So suppose a child is lost and after a period of time she meets or he meets his parents. What happened? Kindly mute baby. So if he meets his parent, what will happen? So he will be so feeling so touched, isn't it? So what happened over here? She felt like a child meeting her parents after years of separation. So that feeling was there in her. Wherever she went, she was running here and there. Wherever she went, the tall grass rose to embrace her. So actually, embracing means hugging, isn't it? So the grass will not be hugging and all. So the author here has personified it. Okay. The tall grass rose to embrace her. Embrace means hug, isn't it? Or hold her in our arms. The flowers. So when the flowers and all bloom, she felt that they are doing it to entertain her. Amuse means entertain. The flowers bloom to amuse her. And the wind, what about the wind? The sound of the wind, she felt that they were singing a welcome song. welcoming her to the hills, and the wind sang an endless song of welcome. So, this is what she felt when she reached the hills. How different all this was from her past in the prison house of Abu Khan's compound. So, everything was also there. Only one thing was missing. What was it?
Freedom.
Yes. So, because of that, she felt that it was a prison. Prison means
Jail.
jail, isn't it? But we know a character who longed to reach the jail. Who was that?
Topi.
Yes. Very good, very good. But our Chandini was not having the same feeling like him. Okay, so how different all this was from her past in the prison house of Abu Khan's compound. So Abu Khan had made all these facilities over here for whom? For our dear Chandini. But as what she wanted the most was not available, what happened? She felt that it was just like a prison. And now she is here in the hills, in the open space. Now she felt that it was the happiest day in Chandini's life. That day, what did she do? That day, she played for hours on the grassy slopes of the hill. So she was playing and playing. She wanted to play over there, isn't it? She was going on playing. She met a herd of wild goats and they also asked her to join their group. But she didn't listen. Herd of wild goats, herd is a collective noun. Okay, a group of wild goats and they invited Chandini. Join us, we can play together. But Chandini very politely refused because she wanted to enjoy her new freedom all by herself, because she wanted to enjoy this new freedom all by herself. She didn't want to share this moment with anyone else. The sun disappeared behind the hills. Now it was time to get, what is it, the sunset was there, and when the sunset occurs, what happens? Everything will be covered by darkness, isn't it? The sun disappeared behind the wolves and soon darkness enveloped, everything was covered. That is, the darkness covered the grass, the flowers and the trees. The wind stopped blowing and there was stillness all around except for a strange sound which was coming from the bushes. So everything, no sound could be heard, everything was still, and everywhere it was covered with darkness, but only a sound could be heard. The sound was like a grunt, means it's a short guttural sound made by an animal. Okay, so she couldn't identify that. What was it? It wasn't Abu Khan's voice calling her back to the compound. So what happened? What was it? So she couldn't understand that what was it. This is not the sound of Abu Khan. Abu Khan's voice is not like this. Is he coming and calling me back to the compound? Nor was it the voice of the dangerous wolf. So what happened over here? It wasn't Abu Khan's voice calling her back to the compound. Nor was it the voice of another goat. But what happened? Then Chandini thought of the dangerous wolf who lived in the hills. She felt very scared. So she felt very scared. So just for a moment, she felt that she should have returned back to whom? Back to Abu Khan. Should I go back? Or should I face the wolf? So she felt that whatever happens, let me face the wolf. Should she go back to the safety of Abu Khan's hut? You can turn the page number 50. Okay. Should she go back to the safety of Abu Khan's hut? No, she said to herself. Death in an open field is far better than life in a small hut. That is, being a captive in a hut, being tied to a rope and spending rest of the life in a very smooth way. I don't like such a life. It is better for me to die in a courageous manner after facing this wolf. The wolf had come out of the bushes. By the time she took the decision and all, what happened? The wolf came out of the bushes and was staring greedily at Chandini. His eyes were shining like burning coals in the darkness. So she could see the eyes of the wolf, isn't it? He seemed in no hurry. Why he was not feeling as if to jump on the goat immediately? Because he knew that goat was very small. Easily I can manage to kill this goat and my dinner is ready over there, isn't it? His eyes were shining like burning coals in the darkness. He seemed in no hurry. he knew the new goat was his. Who is this new goat? Very good. So the wolf, now they are confronting each other. Okay, the wolf and the goat sized up each other, means they were trying to understand the strength of each other. The goat was also looking at the wolf, and the wolf also was staring at the goat. So they were estimating each other's strength. The wolf was big and ferocious, isn't it? Very wild, fierce, very big. But what about the goat? She was healthy indeed. She was very healthy, but she was very
Young.
young, and also what was the size? Small. But one thing you have to remember, but small is not weak, isn't it? Being small is not our weakness, but small is not weak. Chandani stood firm on her legs, head slightly bent and horns jutting out. So what? So she was ready for the fight. So that was her position. So she stood firmly and she just held her head. What did she do? She held her horns down, jutting. Jutting means what? Pointing or projecting out. That it was an indication to the wolf that she was ready for the fight. She was a picture of courage. So looking at her, we feel like she was a very courageous animal standing there, even mightier than the wolf. She looked like a brave soldier, like a warrior she looked, ready to fight a treacherous enemy, means a dangerous, a cruel enemy who didn't have any feelings for anyone. I must put up a good fight, Chandini thought. So I should face this wolf in a very courageous manner. Success or failure is a matter of luck or chance. So whether I win this fight or whether I lose it, it is just a matter of luck. So I will face the wolf even if I have to die at his hands. The fight began. It went on through the night. So the whole night, because she was giving a tough time for him. The moon, which had been watching the fight, began to grow pale. Why? It started to slowly fade. What happened?
Because the clouds were
It was time.
coming
Yes,
in
it was
front
time
of
for the sunrise. Slowly began to grow pale and suddenly hid behind the clouds. So now moon was not there. It was time for already being morning. The stars also began to disappear one by one. You can see here a faint light in the east, and the morning call for prayer came from the distant mosque. So it was already time for morning, and we could hear the song from the prayer from the mosque, which was in a distant place. We could hear it. But when it was morning, the first sight that we saw was that the first rays of the sun saw Chandini lying on the ground. So what had happened? After giving a tough fight, what happened? Now the wolf had managed to kill Chandini, isn't it? She was completely soaked, she was completely wet, or she was completely drenched in what? In blood. So the wolf also was standing near whom? Near Chandini. The wolf was very tired because he had a very tough time fighting with Chandini. Whole night he had to fight, and he was feeling very tired and also very sleepy. And now he was getting ready to devour her. Devour her means consume or eat her, because he managed to kill her. An assembly of birds perched on top of a tree. That means they were sitting on top of a tree. A group of birds were sitting on the nearby tree and watching all this. And they were having a debate. Nearby was debating the result of the fight. So they were discussing about the fight. Now, who was the winner? So most of them told that who was the winner? The wolf, because he managed to kill Chandini, isn't it? Who is the winner? One of them asked. The wolf, of course. So most of them said that it was the wolf. But a wise, a clever old bird declaimed, means just like announcing. What did she do? She said with confidence, Chandini is the winner. So who is the winner? Chandini is the winner. So what was the reason that the wise old bird told like that?
because she had the courage to fight with the wolf.
She managed, yes. She knew that she will be, yes. She knew that she will be killed at the hands of whom? At the hands of the wolf. But then too, she was not ready to give up. isn't it? She knew that even if she was going out of Abu Khan's hands, when she wanted to enjoy freedom, it is momentary. She will be killed by the wolf. But then too, that little time, if she was enjoying the freedom, that was enough for her. But she was not ready to be tied to the rope and spend the rest of the life. At the same time, she also gave up a tough time, a tough fight to the wolf, isn't it? So, with that, we come to the end of that lesson. So, it's now time for comprehension check. So, here is the first question over there. Why did Chandini refuse to join the group of wild goats? Vasudev? Why did Chandini refuse to join the group of wild goats?
Chandni refused to join the group of the wild goats because she wanted to enjoy the freedom lonely.
Very good. She wanted to enjoy the freedom herself. Very good. Very good. Now, next one.
The next answer.
Yes, Chandini fought the wolf because there are three options there. Was stronger than the wolf, hated the wolf, had to retain her freedom at all costs. Shivanand, can you say the answer?
Yes, teacher. Which one?
Which is the right option you have to select? Was stronger than the wolf, hated the wolf, or had to retain her freedom at all cost?
Teacher, third one.
Very good.
Freedom at all.
Had to retain her freedom at all cost. So now we have one more question over here. Discuss the following topics in groups. So the first two questions we will discuss now. Why did the wise old bird say Chandini is the winner? Ashwin, Jitesh?
Yes, teacher.
What's the answer, baby?
The wise old bird say Chandini is the winner because Chandini fought with the wolf till her last breath.
Okay, so she faced the wolf just like a warrior, isn't it? Just like a soldier. Now, next question. Death in an open field is better than life in a small hut. Chandini said to herself, was it the right decision? Give reason for your answer. So, Shreya Shaju,
Yes, teacher.
do you think that it was a right decision?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so can you give a reason for that?
Because she wanted to enjoy the freedom rather than being prisoned in a hut.
Okay, so she fought courageously. The wolf was huge, and though Chandini was small, she gave a good fight, isn't it? So we will go for a quick summary. That is, we already started the lesson with Abu Khan. Abu Khan had many goats as pets, but what happened? One by one, they escaped to the hills and they become the food for the wolf, isn't it? Then he thought that he will not bring up a goat. That later he felt very lonely. He changed his decision and brought a little young goat and named the goat as Chandini. So Chandini also, just like other goats, when it grew up, it was also fascinated by the beauty of the hills. So she told Abu Khan that she wanted to go to the hills, but instead of understanding her feelings, he shut the goat in a small hut. But what happened? She managed to escape from there and she reached the hills. And even though she enjoyed the freedom for a shorter time and had to face the mighty wolf, she was killed at the hands of the wolf. But then too, the birds who were the witness to the fight, one among them, a wise old bird, declared that Chandini was the
Winner.
isn't it? So Chandini was the winner because she gave a tough time, isn't it? So everyone, so the essence of the lesson is just what is it? Everyone wants to live the life of freedom, just like what? Just like a breeze or like a bird, isn't it? A gypsy, like a child. Then how come we keep the birds and animals in cages and barred rooms just for our needs and pleasure? So one should always try at least for their survival till the last breath rather than just living it off as what success or failure is a matter of luck or chance. So this lesson can be summed up by borrowing a few lines from our genius Malayalam poet Vallathol, that is Bendura Kanjana Kutilanangilum. Can you complete?
Vandanam, Vandanam, Dhanyawad.
Okay, thank you, Makle. We are concluding the class. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay safe and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher. Have a nice day.
Thank you, teacher.
Welcome.
Have a nice day.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Have a nice day.
Same to you, baby. Thank you.
Take care.